Hello everyone, are you ready for another adventure? It's me, Wokey, and I'm back with some more Dancing Dragon Castle. Totally wasn't trying to fight the urge to say Dancing Double Dragon's Castle or something like that. Totally not. We're gonna continue on with the story right now. Section 5, Opening the Door. I'm back. Oh good, how's Otaki doing? She seems like she's doing a lot better. It helps that Ototo's there to help her out. Hey. I see, I can only imagine how hard this must be for her. It's a shame we can't give her more space. Hey you! What are you hanging around our shop for, Croc? You're scaring all our customers off, Croc. Where else are we supposed to go? Nowhere else is open anymore. Oh, while you're here, can we get 3 more orders of dumplings? First, us Crocs get kicked out of Dragon Castle, then we stop getting visitors to Dragon Island? What did I ever do to deserve this, Croc? How about you? How'd your investigation go? It was just as I thought. There were carefully hidden spells all across Dejima. Sachihiko must have planted them while they were renovating the island. Sachi didn't strike me as the real detail-oriented, you know? Guess I had him figured wrong. Those spells were what allowed him to amplify his curse and spread it all over the wider area. Spread it over a wider area. Fortunately, I destroyed all the spells foci, so he won't be doing that again. Be that as it may, we should still expect he's set up the same kind of spells down in Dragon Castle. Man, just thinking about how we're about to walk right into their trap. It's already got me both excited and bummed. Well, let's just set that aside for the moment. Huh? Hey, Sobi, are you really an actual god? Because you don't look or act like any god I know. You got me there. I've been shutting myself away at the bottom of the ocean for so long, it's weirdly exhilarating to be talking to people again. Oh? You look like you have something to say. Anything this humble god can help you with? So when all's said and done, after all your teasing, it turns out you knew everything right from the start. And that's not even getting into how you changed us into a something servant without asking. Oh, that. I guess you really don't remember. I actually did get your consent before I went ahead with it. But I'm not surprised things turned out this way. I knew nothing good would come from splitting my spirit origin. You split your spirit origin? Making both of them my vessel was the quickest and easiest solution. Can't say I expected Sachihiko to get summoned along with the pearls and mess with my powers, though. But hey, now that I'm here myself, backing you all up, I can make sure you're all taken care of. I don't suppose it's possible for more than one of each pearl to exist at a time, is it? Nope, they're the key to the gate of Watatsumi no Miya. So we couldn't make it easy for them to be copied, right? I mean, if anyone with bad intentions ever got a hold of them, there's no telling how much chaos they could cause. So it's one of those things, huh? All that said, Sachihiko having one of the pearls means we have access to use it too. Of course, the same was true for him and our pearl. Take what happened at Dragon Castle the other day. I'd bet the reason Green Pigtails here was able to open a door to the surface was because Sachihiko was there with the pearls in hand. The pearls probably affected you without your realizing it, temporarily activating an ability you already had. Huh. That's it. Katsuragi? We have the tide-flowing pearl now, so I should be able to do the same thing in reverse. That way I can just open a door and we'll be at Dragon Castle. Hey, yeah! Great idea, Shikachi? That could totally work. Come on, Dan. Let's all head for Dragon Castle and go rescue the captured princess. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't endorse that course of action. Huh? Why not? Click on that button already. Come on. Yes, what's the problem? We should be able to use her ability again now that we have one of the pearls, no? Kagi's ability was passed down from a shrine maiden more ancient than you can imagine. A maiden who had the power to open the gate to the great beyond. At least that's my current theory. Great beyond, as in the place you go when you die? Not necessarily. For many people, the great beyond is indeed a synonym for the underworld. But in the Kojiki, the underworld, also known as Haha no Kuni, the great beyond are treated as separate things. There, great beyond is filled with the places gods live, like Mount Horai, Dragon Castle, and Watatsumi no Miya. But this shrine maiden you're talking about was human, right? Could a mere human really open a gate to the world of the gods, even in ancient times? Beats me. What do you mean, beats me? I only saw it happen a single time. The attempt failed and the whole surrounding area was swallowed up in a dimensional rift. Seriously? Yikes. Quite dangerous to attempt, so far, this working out has mostly been dumb luck. Of course, if you want to try it out, even if it means putting this entire town at risk, I won't stop you. Alright, let's save opening a door directly to Dragon Castle for a last resort, and focus on finding another way in. In the meantime, I'll ask around and see if we can borrow a boat. We could use one when it comes time to fight the turtle. Okay. Then you'll need my help. Nothing like the allure of a mature woman to help negotiations go silky smooth. Am I right? Yes. What a help that will be. What about you, Katsuragi? What do you want to do now? I don't know. I need to think. Good grief. Maybe I overdid it a little. It's no fun if she won't even argue back. Hello? Come back, child. So you still blame me, Yuta? Yuta from JJK? He's here? Domain expansion. All those boats and not one captain willing to give us a ride. How could they resist my charms? I can't say I'm surprised. They all know the turtle will attack if they set sail. No captain in his right mind would risk that. I just hope there's some way we can get to Dragon Castle without relying on Chikagi's ability. Where is she anyway? She's outside staring into space. She must have a lot on her mind. After what we heard, I can't blame her. I'm sure she wishes she could rescue her bestie right now. All the same, I'd like to avoid an adverse effects on this singularity. Even if the risk is minimal, we should try to come up with a different method. Welcome back, Lady Wokey. Hi, Otohime. You must be exhausted. Fortunately, I have just the thing for exhaustions. Sweets! Here you go, enjoy. Nom, 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 nom. Ooh, Castella. This might be the first actual Nagasaki-style thing I've seen since we got here. So, did you have your sharks make this too? How rude. I'll have you know I made this with my own 2 hands. Well, I did order my crocs to make me an oven so I could actually bake it, but that's all. Okay, really? What are those things? It may not look like much compared to the dazzling sweets the Holy Grail showed me. but making it myself taught me just how much depth there can be to it. So this is a real regional delicacy. Yeah, I'm so glad I got this opportunity to stop and think about things. Although I do wish Hibiki was here to try it as well. Hey, don't worry about that. We're gonna get her back, I promise. And when we do, we're gonna have ourselves a big old baby Costella party. Baby Costella, huh? That does sound quite delicious. Sounds really heavy to me. Where is Hibiki's partner anyway? I made enough for everyone, but I don't see her here. I'll take care of it. She's going through some stuff, man. Here, Otohime made this for you. Whoa, is this Costella? That's the first Nagasaki thing I've seen since we got here. Man. I can't believe how far from school... no, I can't believe how far from home we are. Just a little while ago, I was still going to school. I know what you mean. What about you, manager? Do you wish you could get back to your normal life too? Sure, of course, but... would you be able to live with leaving unfinished business behind? Huh? No, I wouldn't. I don't like half-assing things either. Not if it means having to live with regrets. If there's something I can do, then I've got to give it a shot. So about Hibiki. I told you she's not human, right? It's hard to explain, but I found her in this really nasty labyrinth kind of place where you could never reach the exit. Were you in the back rooms? She'd been sleeping there for who knows how long. I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but I ended up opening a door that led to the exit and got her out of there. Not much point to the labyrinth then. I mean, she might not be human, but she's a straight shooter when it comes to just about everything. Too much so, really. She was pushing herself so hard in ways I never realized. Sometimes, I wonder if maybe she would have been happier if I just left her there. That way, she wouldn't have had to worry about dealing with anyone else. But I didn't do that, so now I feel responsible for her. So if she's being held prisoner now, I have to. Never mind responsibilities. What do you want to do? Yeah, you're right. That's not what this is about. Manager, I want to save my friend. And I want you to lend me your strength to do it. Hell yeah. Alright, enough moping. Let's go kick down the door to Dragon Castle and... Katsuragi, why don't we form a contract? A contract? Alright, that's a master and servant thing. Are you sure that's a good idea? I'm sure it'll help. Okay. If we're gonna do this, we better not hold anything back. By my command seal. Don't look like that. Huh, this feels weird. It's like I can feel power welling up inside me. So I guess this means it worked? Sure did. Glad to be working with you. Yeah. Same here. Seriously, where the hell did you come from? No, wait. You're the one who gave me the pearl, aren't you? Thanks, you really saved our bacon. Oh yeah, why don't you have this? Lady Otohime made this Costella herself. I don't need it right now, so you can have it instead. Don't worry, it's fine. Hope you like it. Costella. Okay, that's one part done, and now we go to the next part. Oh well, I figured it might come to this. Chaldea's operations do tend to be all or nothing. I'm good with it. All we need are vibes and momentum. Well, if we're gonna do this, we should do it in Dejima now that it's closed off to the public. That way, if something goes wrong, we should be able to minimize the damage. No, don't give me that look. I don't know how much time how much it will help, but we'll be there backing you up as the best that we can, too. You're alright with that, right, Asura? Hey, I'm not... Oh, excuse me. Hey, I'm not gonna stop you, especially when it looks like Chikage is ready to go. Darn Skippy! Just you wait, wise guy. I'm gonna pull this off and make you eat every last word out of that smart mouth. Are you sure you were born at the end of the 20th century? Wokey? You're heading off to stop Dr. Seabold, aren't you? Yeah, I am. You know, he took your baby with you. He has that shit on his back like 24/7. You should be a little bit more angry that your husband ran off to the sea with your fucking baby on his back. I had a feeling something like this would happen one day. It's been... I'm gonna assume that's nagging. I've never heard this word before, and I have to assume that it is a mistranslation of the word nagging. There's no way, right? It's a word? Oh, it's British slang? Hold up. Webster's Dictionary. There's no way this is a real word. Also, bothersome or persistent, especially in a petty or tiresome way. Hold up. I have to go ahead, play it.
Niggling.
Come on now. There's... All right. I'll say it just because apparently it's a real word, but I'm just saying that's really I really would have thought that it's a weird word. Maybe British are just weird. It's been niggling away at the back of my mind since his sudden return to Japan. What word is that? It says wait for... I've never heard this word before. Then you mean Theobald has already been banished from this country? We thought that happened here in Dejima derailed his deportation. But you're saying he'd already left Dejima before that happened and has since returned? Yes, that's right. I don't know if it's true, but he claimed he jumped off the ship and swam back to shore. Regardless, he certainly didn't return legally, and if the authorities had found out, he would have been in big trouble. But then shortly after he got back, Dejima turned into what it is now, and, well, what could this mean? Isn't it obvious? On his journey back home, he must have found a holy grail, used it to return to Japan, and then worked out a plan to take over Dejima so no one could arrest him. I see. That would seem to explain things, yes? But you don't appear convinced, Sir Tactician. No, that all makes sense. I have no evidence with which to refute it. The quickest way to find out what happened is to find Theobald and ask him ourselves. I'm afraid of much of what you're talking about is beyond my understanding. But I am sure he's attempting to accomplish something significant. We were forced to part ways once before. I'm prepared to live the rest of my life without him if I must. But if possible, I would dearly love to see him once more. Wokey, can I ask you to please bring the doctor and Ine back to me? Please? I will. I promise. Everyone lock in. Please don't worry about Lady Otaki. She'll be safe with us. Croc! Please watch over Otaku-san for me. That was the last order Lord Theobald gave me. So as a servant who answered his summons, of course, I'm gonna follow it. As for you, Lady Wokey, please be careful. Nod my head like this. Now then, what are you sulking about? You look like a vegetable that's about to be thrown out for looking guilty. Looking ugly. I guess you can't throw out a vegetable for looking guilty. That doesn't make sense. I thought you guys were never going to shut up. It was all set to head down there, but then you got on all this stuff that's way over my head. I'm sorry. Now, no grumbling. This is your time to shine, Chikachi. Go make the most of it and show us what you got. The fact is, we won't be able to do much of anything unless you can open a door for us. The success of this entire operation rests on you. Good luck. We're counting on you. Oh, come on. As if I needed even more pressure. You can be such a hassle sometimes. Damn it. Alright, fine. I'm gonna open up a door to Dragon Castle if it's the last thing I ever do. You said you want to do this, Dejima? You want to do this in Dejima? Then let's go to Dejima. And then they went to Dejima. Next part. Ah! Where the hell you people come from? And where are y'all do dressed like that? What are you, thieves, debt collectors? If you're looking to commission some art, don't bother. I'm done taking commissions from foreigners. Just the other day, this Seabold guy came in. Sorry, wrong door. Who are you? Wait, if you're here to collect Pops' latest manuscript, then, I'm sorry, but he says he's not here right now. Keep up the good work. What do you think you're doing? I thought I told you to visualize where you want to go. Why do you keep bringing us to random, unconnected places? Remember when I told you this was actually really dangerous? Could you at least try to take it seriously? What are you doing in my shop, Croc? Get out of here before you scare all of our customers, Croc. What happened between Seabold and Hokusai? All of you shut up. I remember this because this was a plot point in Samurai Champloo about the ukiyo paintings, where the ukiyo paintings were like somehow they brought in sunflowers from the Dutch, and then they tried to go there. I need to rewatch Samurai Champloo now that I think about it, but that there's like a connection between Hokusai, the Dutch, sunflowers, and Van Gogh, if I remember correctly. Now, to be fair, this historical fact is in fact being told for me from Samurai Champloo, which is not 100% historically accurate, but it gets the vibes at least. I choose to believe that that's what happened, but I do believe they say like it's just a rumor. It's not actually any substantial. But anyway, all of you shut up. What do you want? I've never been able to do this on purpose. Damn it, just you wait. I'll get it next time. You're starting to sound like a gambler, hoping for her big break, Chikachi. I wonder what's changed. You were so cool on the way here. Focus, come on. Focus, Em. This time, it'll be Dragon Castle for sure. Okay, here goes. It's Dragon Castle. No, it isn't. Come on, Chikachi. You've got to face reality here. Damn, no such luck this time either, huh? Actually, where even are we anyway? I don't know, but it's definitely not Dragon Castle. Just close the door and let's get out of here. No, wait, not so fast. There's something... Yeah, we're gonna fight some creatures. I don't think that's the villagers. That's the villager A guy. I don't think that's villager A, guys. And they're definitely not happy to see us. Yeah, they would look like Morgan Freeman if it was villager A. We'll just have to fight back. Let's go, Master. Man, Samurai Champloo is so fucking good. If you've never seen Samurai Champloo, you should fix that and go watch Samurai Champloo. It's one of the all-time greats. Okay, before I forget, I did in fact get some event Cs. So boom, 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 boom. Omega boom. But yeah, a lot of the early stuff that I know about, like the Edo period, comes mostly from anime. If I'm being 100% real with you, like anime and Fate Grand Order is where the vast majority of my knowledge of the Edo period comes from. About like, and from video games as well, actually. But my understanding of it is that Japan was at one point a isolated place. And then the black boats came, and when the black boats came, it was traders from Holland, or the Dutch, whatever is the specific thing from there. And that was like the first sign that foreigners existed, and then it completely changed Japan from that point on. And then they decided to become more isolationist for various reasons, and then there was a whole like other fight. And I'm also saying Edo period in a very like broad sense, because I don't actually know if this all takes place in the Edo period. But I do know enough to be like, I understand that this is where it was like a big turning point of deciding how Japan's isolationist type stuff was going to be handled. But it all started when the black ships came. But anyway, let's continue on. Well, those clearly weren't living creatures. They seemed more like curses that had taken physical form. They remind me of Umi Sachihiko's curse. No, it's something else altogether. I don't see a point in staying here any longer. There don't seem to be any more of those things around. Let's be off. I don't know what to do anymore. I thought it might be easier to return somewhere familiar to you, but I guess I was wrong. It's great that you can use your powers on command, but never knowing where the door will go isn't doing my heart any favors. Well, maybe just having been somewhere isn't enough. What makes you say that? Well, think about it. Whether you're going on a trip or just heading home, the important thing is what's there, right? So I'm wondering if maybe what matters most right now is who do you want to see? What do you mean? Isn't that obvious? Right now you're thinking I have to get to Dragon Castle, or I can't screw this up, right? Forget all that. Try just thinking about who you want to see. Okay. My hand's getting hot. I don't know why I have this pain in the ass power, but it's all been leading up to this moment then. Please, take me to Hibiki. Relax, they're not going to eat you. The last thing we need is you escaping your cell again and wandering about. If you don't want to be tossed right back into prison, I suggest you keep quiet here. Here, some of that coffee those foreigners like. Drink it. It's rather bitter, but it won't hurt you. Thanks. So I'm a hostage, huh? As I said, you're merely a sideshow. A hostage would only get in the way when it comes time to battle. Once they make their way here, you're free to do as you please. That doesn't sound so bad. Okay, I guess I can stay here for a while. Is there anything you'd like to eat? I'm not good at much, but I can at least cook. Yeah, I'm fine with anything. Oh, come on, that's the least helpful answer you could give me. What about you, Mr. Seable? Mr. Seable? Hibiki. Yes. Would you come with me to apologize to, Otaku-san? Huh? He'll be upset. No, she must be furious. How should I apologize to her? Duh. I don't know what it is you're trying to do here, but if you're just stopping and offered a sincere apology, I'm sure she'd forgive you. 9. I can't do that. I won't allow anyone to interfere with this. That includes Chaldea. Goo? I heard we were summoned here by the Holy Grail, but you have the Holy Grail already, don't you? I do indeed. I didn't intend for it to summon the two of you, though. This thing appeared before me out of nowhere. I don't know what it was, the work of God or the devil, or what they went to use it for, but I didn't care, and I didn't care. All I knew was, with the power of the Holy Grail, I could change this miserable course of history. History? He wants to change his own banishment from Japan? So that's why he's using the Holy Grail. Oh wait, he's here right now, so... Does that mean he hasn't been banished yet? But he said he wants to change history, not the future. This is tough. Haha! True! It wasn't easy getting all the pieces in place. I had to summon servants, build Dragon Castle in Nagasaki Bay, and take control of Dejima. I left Otohime in charge, and she ended up designing it entirely to suit her own taste. Hardly a pressing concern. What matters is that Dejima is the largest Japanese port of trade officially recognized by the Edo Shogunate. Now that it's under my control, the resulting impact will be immense. I need time to create the new system I have in mind, but by the time the Shogunate acts, it will be too late. I won't let them stop me. The wish I made that day, Wait. Oh, I'm sorry, Ine. Did I scare you? I didn't mean to. You need your diaper changed. Hold on, I'll take care of that right away. Good grief. Seems my master truly cares for that infant. What a strange obsession. Is it really that strange? Of course it is, and so is his attachment to that woman, Otaki. As long as she bears a child to continue his bloodline, what difference does the woman he marries make? When you consider the millions of years that it still lie ahead, I simply cannot see the point in it. I guess there are some things even gods don't understand. Who knows? I bestow my blessing upon humans who worship me and punish those who defy me. That is the extent of my interest in them. I have no other feelings, either positive or negative. There is a god out there who despises humans. It can only be because they understand humans better than I. So they hate them because they understand them? What about you? You were no human, even before you became the vessel for another god. Why throw your lot in with humans? Huh? I'm not sure how to answer that. They say the world's in trouble, but I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. All I know is I have a friend. A really precious friend. I was trapped in a dark place for a long time, and she's the one who showed me the blue sky for the first time. I'll always be grateful to her for that. That's why I'm willing to do anything I can if it will help pay her back. That said, I don't think that's all there is to it. I see. Much of what you say makes little sense to me, but some of it intrigues me. If we had the time, I would ask you for more about them. I didn't say that right. If we had the time, I would ask you more about them. It would appear we have company. Hibiki! Chica! It's about time you got here, Chaldea. This time, we will see our battle through to the end. I won't let anyone get in our way anymore. You're gonna stay here and fight me until there's nothing left of your very soul. Whatever, man. I can fight a bunch of fucking skeletons. Oh, that's it? Alright then, we'll be back with Section 6, but that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I guess there's not much. If I assume I can go 6 and 7, and then all we have left is 8 in the finale, if I remember correctly. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one, though. Peace out, and bye-bye.